Can you ask me all the Super 8 questions?
Of course.
Like all of them? Because they're so fun.
Totally.
Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz, and this is my podcast, Talking Pictures.
I know my way around a podcast, I think. Well, hello.
I'm so excited.
I heard you say on a podcast, the biggest enemy of excellence is tension.
I was on a podcast?
This season, I'm talking to the people who make us laugh.
Burt Reynolds, we're at his house the night before shooting, and he goes, Henry, I just spoke to Ron Howard. He said I can fire you anytime I want. And I looked up, I said, Burt, would you let me know I've got a movie right after this one?
Henry Winkler, Carol Burnett, Bridget Everett, Margot Robbie, Jane Lynch, Bill Murray, and many more.
Who knew you were funny? Did you know?
Yeah, I knew I was funny.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know, comedy variety's a man's game. It's not for you gals.
Not for you gals.
Not for you gals. We have this sitcom we'd love you to do called Here's Agnes. I can just picture it.
We talk about life,
On my birthday, October 30th, 1973, when I had to get back on the plane because I ran out of money, they said, would you like to play this role?
That was for Happy Days.
And that was the Fonz.
we talk about family,
Where'd your grandmother say you can't go to UCLA, you should go where?
Yeah, she said you should go to secretarial school and nab the boss.
How many times was your grandmother married?
She only told me 3. I found out it was 5 later on.
we talk about movies,
Talking about movies is my third favorite thing to do after watching movies and making movies.
we talk about comedy,
I solved the liver sample mystery.
Revenge is sweet.
And a goddamn mechanical gopher.
and of course, we do our Super 8.
Is there a movie that you'd show to a friend or somebody special?
Other than Mommy Dearest? Well, Rudy. I love that movie.
What movie makes you cry without fail?
Without fail, well, I haven't seen Old Yeller in a long time. I would imagine Old Yeller would still work.
Mother's favorite movie?
Funny Girl. That movie was a big deal for us. We loved our musicals in the Lynch household.
From Turner Classic Movies and the streaming service Max,
I'm not as dedicated to anything as I am to nothing.
this is Talking Pictures, a podcast about movies, about memories, and all the life that happens in between.
I did end up slapping Leo in the audition. I was like, not only will you never work again, but actually you will go to jail for this, you idiot. And also, why did you have to do it so hard?
The new season starts November 12th. You can listen to all of Season 1 on Max or wherever you get your podcasts.